So the French focus tree, or the layout at the very least, has been 100% reworked. So yeah, the entire layout of the 1800 to 1815 French focus tree has been reworked. So now everything. So over here you have like the Italian branch. Over here you have like the Iberian branch. Over here you have like the military branch kind of, and here you kind of have the Russian branch, and then the diplomacy branch, Ottoman branch. You have a few industrial focuses over here. The starting focus is the Liberator of Corsica. It just gives you a core on Corsica, so it's actually not a starting core in this scenario. So the only French lands that are not cores in 1800 are the Vendée region and Corsica. So I kind of wanted to show that Corsica wasn't really loyal until about when Napoleon came into power in France. So the focus tree is not 100% complete. I'm gonna try working on the mod again on the 5th of January. I'm gonna try and get this entire focus tree done by the 5th of January. Probably gonna work there the 1st to the 5th of January. But a few of these branches are like 90% complete. Like this part of the focus tree is pretty much 100% complete, the 1814 to 1815 part. So defend the Rhine, defend the Pyrenees, defend the Italy, like everything here is pretty much complete. Yeah, except this one. I don't know how to do cavalry bonuses, so this focus is not complete, but everything else, I don't really know what effects to add to this one. I don't think there really are any cavalry bonuses, but yeah, I'm probably going to rework this focus tree a little bit. I might add like an option to not pardon the royalists. I might add that as like an all history. I'm probably going to make some, you can like change the order of these somewhat, so you can like pardon the royalists. I'm probably going to change, you can do this in like any order pretty much. I think I'm going to do that, but I'm probably still going to make so you need to take all of these focuses to take this one. Since this was the last thing that France did, so I'm probably gonna make so that's represented. And there's some, manpower focuses. You can, I mean, these were historically taken. I haven't finished everything, but yeah, this I did rework this focus tree, like the layout, over the last 3 or so days. Like, of course, not every hour, uh, but yeah. I probably should have done this sooner. It wasn't as hard as I expected, but uh, was a bit boring during times to just change like the layout of the focuses. But I mean, it was worth it. And by the way, here is like the invasion of Russia branch. By the way, so to take this focus, like the invasion of Russia, you need to do like the imperial decree on the roads. You need to see Swedish Pomerania. You need to do. I'm probably gonna make so you can like mix and match these focuses. You only need to take like two of them to like invade Russia. Because what if you don't want to ally Austria or Prussia? Like I'm probably gonna make so you only need like one of them. But yeah, and then you can do the Lithuanian provisional government, like make a Lithuanian puppet state. Then you can, make Courland a puppet state, and then you can like take their economies. But I haven't finished that focus yet. But I'm gonna try and fix this entire focus tree during the first 5 days of January. Like, I'm probably not going to finish all of it, but I'm going to try. I'm probably going to add some more decisions for France as well and some stuff like that if I have the time. But yeah, I think this focus tree looks pretty good. I mean, there could be maybe some complaints about how this part of the focus tree is a bit too straight. How it's kind of just a line over here except for this, I guess, the Congress of Erfurt with Russia and invite Oldenburg to the Confederation of the Rhine. But there's not really a lot of texture over here. But there is some texture over here. If you form the continental system, then you take the Milan Decree, then you can annex the Netherlands, annex the German coast, annex the Duchy of Oldenburg, and then you can do this, establish the Jewish grants and Hungarian and the civil status of the Jews and decree concerning Jews without surnames. Because they did historically add like surnames to everyone. I don't think I think it was like everyone, not just the Jews. So I might change that. I think or it might have just been them. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but yeah. So yeah, all these focuses with like the German Empire Eagle, they're not complete. So it's gonna be pretty easy to know what focuses to fix. Uh, so yeah, I'm probably gonna try and fix like the diplomacy focuses like first, and then like the other focuses, then probably the military stuff, and lastly the industry stuff. Because I mean, there's only so much things you can do with like industry focuses, like just add a civ or just add like a dockyard or something. But I'm gonna try and balance this. And I also saw like an error with Austria being a bit too overpowered in the late 1800s, 1805 to 1810. They were a bit too overpowered, so I'm definitely gonna rework that. And this is kind of the branch for the Peninsular Wars. So after you do this subsidiary agreement between France and Spain, you can get some war goals. By the way, some of the focuses are timed. Like you need to be in 1807 to invade Portugal, and you need to be in 1808. I might rework that eventually. I'll maybe try and find a better way to balance it, but this kind of gives you a way to know when you should invade them, to like play like semi-historically. And there are also like old history. Yeah, there's only like a couple old history focuses because I did not really know what to add, but you know, these are just about expansion of Bavaria, by the way. So I'm gonna try and finish it later in early January. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you guys the progress of the mod. I might even show you guys like a before photo of like the focus tree. So yeah, alright, check out the Steam, check out the Discord, alright, subscribe.